What if I told you that a simple action done just twice a day could restore your testosterone to what it was when you were 25? No shots, no pills, no complicated routines, just real, measurable results. Sounds impossible? It's not. Hi, I'm Anna. My father, Dr. James, spent over 30 years helping thousands of men over 60 reclaim their vitality, strength, and sense of self naturally. I'm here to share what worked for my father's patients and for himself. How can someone in their 60s, 70s, or even 80s possibly match the testosterone levels of a 25-year-old without medication? The answer is surprising and empowering. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what to do twice a day to naturally trigger your body to restore and protect your testosterone levels. We're talking better energy, clearer thinking, a renewed sex drive, and the return of the fire you thought was long gone. By the end of this video, I'll introduce you to a natural compound that's helping thousands of men restore their masculinity. Many have never even heard of it. The silent decline. For most men, something begins to shift quietly around their late 40s or early 50s. You can't quite put your finger on it at first. Maybe your mornings feel heavier, your energy fades faster, or you're not sleeping as deeply. Somewhere along the way, that inner fire, the quiet confidence, starts to dim. You might even start questioning yourself, wondering if this is just what aging feels like. As a doctor, my father had these conversations hundreds of times. He sat across from patients who were once soldiers, CEOs, athletes, men who had fire in their eyes, now telling him they feel like a shadow of who they used to be. The hardest part? Most of them think it's their fault. But my father wished every man knew, this slow fade isn't your fault. It's biology. By the time you hit 60, your testosterone levels may have dropped by up to 60% compared to when you were 25, and no one prepared you for that. Modern life is full of toxins that steal your vitality. But here's what matters most, you can take it back. Your body hasn't forgotten how to be strong, it just needs the right tools. What testosterone does for men over 60. Testosterone isn't just about sex or muscle, it's something deeper. It's the engine behind a man's drive, strength, and mental clarity. When testosterone begins to dip, it doesn't just show up in the bedroom, it affects posture, confidence, and outlook on life. You might start feeling more tired after simple tasks or notice it's harder to focus and connect emotionally with loved ones. Testosterone is the language your body uses to say, I am still here. I am still vital. It supports lean muscle, protects bones, sharpens memory, fuels ambition, and keeps intimacy alive, not just physically, but emotionally too. One of my father's patients, 67 years old, told him, I don't want to feel like I'm fading out of my own story. Within 2 months of following the right protocol, he was sleeping better, smiling more, and had rediscovered a spark he thought was long gone. The truth is, you don't have to fade, not now, not ever. The twice-a-day testosterone protocol. Here's where things get real and simple. After years of treating men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, my father believed the body responds best to consistency, not complexity. This protocol, done just twice a day, has changed lives. It starts in the morning. Treat breakfast like a daily ritual for your hormones. Use 2 whole egg yolks. Yes, the cholesterol is crucial for testosterone production. Add 1 Brazil nut for selenium, which protects the testes and enhances production. Include a spoonful of raw pumpkin seeds for zinc, which prevents testosterone from converting into estrogen. This isn't just breakfast, it's a message to your body that strength and vitality matter again. In the evening, apply a small amount of wild yam cream to your skin. It sounds easy, but natural compounds in wild yam help restore balance by nudging your endocrine system back into action. Patients have called my father weeks later, amazed at the quiet confidence returning. One joked, "Doc, I've got the swagger of a 30-year-old." Why this works, the science explains simply. You might be thinking, does this really work? After a certain age, we've heard enough promises. But this isn't hype, it's biology. Your body is designed to produce testosterone, it just needs the right building blocks. Testosterone is made from cholesterol, which is why those egg yolks matter. Nutrients like zinc and selenium aren't just vitamins, they're the spark plugs in your hormone engine. Zinc keeps testosterone from breaking down too quickly, while selenium supports the cells in your testes that produce it. It's not magic, it's biochemistry. The wild yam cream doesn't give you testosterone, it helps your body remember how to regulate hormones naturally. When your stress hormone cortisol decreases, testosterone can increase. Most men are shocked at how these simple changes trigger powerful internal shifts, not just in hormone numbers, but in mood and strength. What to stop doing immediately? Sometimes, the biggest culprits are the things we don't notice. My father saw men follow the right diet and sleep schedule, yet their testosterone remained low. Why? Daily exposure to hormone disruptors, particularly plastics. That bottle of water you refilled, the container you microwaved your lunch in, these often contain BPA and phthalates, which mimic estrogen in the body. For a man over 60, these chemicals can extinguish a fading flame. Men who switched to glass or stainless steel and stopped storing hot food in plastic felt their energy return. They were no longer fighting against invisible enemies. What you eliminate matters as much as what you take in. Daily Action Plan. After decades in medicine, my father learned that most men don't need complicated routines, they need clarity. This action plan is straightforward and effective. Every morning, before anything else, fuel your body with 2 whole egg yolks, 1 Brazil nut, and a tablespoon of raw pumpkin seeds. This isn't just breakfast, it's hormone therapy from your kitchen. You're providing the cholesterol, selenium, and zinc needed to boost testosterone production. Then, move, even a 20-minute walk gets your blood flowing. In the evening, take a minute to apply wild yam cream to the soft skin of your inner arm or chest, reminding your body to rebalance and rebuild. Stay hydrated, sleep deeply, and avoid plastics. Lower your sugar intake. You don't need a complete life overhaul, just realign it. Small daily decisions add up to significant shifts. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Emotional truth, you are still a man. There's something I need you to hear, just because you're older doesn't mean you've lost what makes you a man. It may feel like your energy and confidence have slipped away, but they haven't. They're still there, buried under stress and years of being told to accept decline. I've seen men who used to command boardrooms now barely recognize themselves. They think this is aging, but I'm here to say that fire is not gone. It's waiting to be reignited. When you feel strength in your body, clarity in your mind, and desire in your spirit, you'll remember who you are. The final ingredient few talk about. There's one natural compound that rarely comes up in conversations about men's health, but I've seen it change lives: maca root. This root, grown high in the Andes, has been used for centuries to support strength, energy, and vitality. Maca doesn't force your body to produce testosterone, it helps your hormonal system come back into balance. It supports the endocrine system, calms stress responses, and subtly boosts libido and mood. Patients who added just a teaspoon a day to their smoothies reported feeling more alive and connected. Frequently asked questions. I often hear the same questions from men starting this journey. One of the first is this safe for someone my age? Yes, everything we've discussed, foods, nutrients, wild yam cream, maca, is natural and gentle. I encourage talking to your doctor, but this approach has helped many men. Another question is, how long does it take to feel a difference? For some, it's within 2 weeks, for others, closer to 2 months. But when the changes come, they're real: more energy, better sleep, stronger connections. Final message from Anna. If you've read this far, I want to say something important. You've taken the hardest step, deciding you're not ready to fade quietly. That matters more than you know. Everything we've covered, eating for hormone strength, avoiding plastics, applying yam cream, works if you believe you're worth fighting for. I've seen how quickly things change when a man commits to showing up for himself again. I've watched men regain their strength, not due to miracles, but because they believed they could. Testosterone is not just a hormone, it's a symbol of strength and connection. Losing it doesn't mean you've lost who you are. Reclaiming it is about more than biology, it's about reclaiming your role in life. This guide aims to give you clarity, encouragement, and a spark of possibility. You can do this. Twice a day, every day. The only question left is, will you begin? If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you.